As you can imagine, technique is everything.
nhliberty.org. But 20 minutes into this one, it looks like there are more signs than people. Another problem here in Manchester, New Hampshire, for me at least, is that there's so much loud speechifying going on, I can't get very close and still talk to the camera. And if I walk up to someone to try and do an interview, I'm going to have to drag them all the way over here to talk to them. Hopefully that won't be for the entire Tea Party, as long as they leave part of it quiet. Part of it that's open to conversation would be nice. I don't know about you, but I go to these things to talk to the nice folks who are at them, not to listen to speeches.
Our people are out here, they're suffering, they're hurting because they don't have jobs. And the reason we don't have jobs is because of over-regulation, over-taxing, and over-fining. And we need to stand up to the state government and tell them to get off of the backs of our businessmen and women.
She is the state director of Concerned Women America. Are you here, Elaine?
That was Karen Testerman speaking earlier, candidate for governor, New Hampshire. Testerman, by the way, as soon as I walked up here, she was already denouncing the federal government. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why, but police are sort of, looks like they're blocking one lane of, I'm not sure which street it is. They weren't blocking it for very long, that's good. I hope they weren't blocking it for very long. Okay. Conversation between two officers is a very good reason to block a road. How are you? Great. Do you guys really need to block that road? I'm audio taping, by the way. You guys did you need to block that lane?
Yeah, he blocked it quickly to talk to me. We're not interested in talking to you, though.
All right, take care. All right, now this part is just inexcusable. They're playing taped music really loud.
Elaine Briscoe was scheduled yet, so we will rearrange the schedule. And as soon as she comes, we will fit her in. The next speaker.
They may change their form of government, but they will not obtain a lasting liberty. He said of our Constitution that it is written only for a moral and religious people. Edmund Burke said, society cannot exist unless there is a controlling power upon will and appetite.
I'm standing here with Joan from New Hampshire, or from Manchester, who is a longtime New Hampshire resident, and you had some beefs about this Tea Party, or this rally, or the direction of the Tea Party. What are they exactly?
Absolutely. This is the co-opted Tea Party. This is the neocon Tea Party. These are the people who get together and have meetings and don't invite the people who actually support liberty to attend them. So this is a whole different group of people, which is why there's nobody here.
Yeah, I think the thing it reminds me of is like when conservatives, when Republicans in name only run, they think they can get more votes by being more moderate.
That's right.
But it doesn't work.
That's right. These people are not really liberty lovers. They're looking to register their name and make everything government legal.
Well, of course, I mean, I think that's not totally fair because there are a lot of liberty lovers in the crowd and some speaking too.
Yes.
But it's not the Tea Party that.
No.
It's not your mother's Tea Party.
No.
It's not. No, it's not the Tea Party
we're used to.
Right. Yeah.
This is not Ron Paul's Tea Party.
Right.
This is a whole different ball game. And there are liberty lovers here. That was unfair of me to say, but a lot of us are here probably to see what the other people are doing.
Right.
And take up table space while we can.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Joan longer, but it's so loud, you know, I feel like the only only my loud voice can get heard on this camera. Now I'm going to try to get an opinion from some of the organizers, let them give their side. But in the meantime, I want to talk to Dan Itze here about what's likely to happen in this coming election. He's a state rep.
Thank you, Cindy. It's good to see you all here. My name is Richard. I'm running to change. You honor me by giving me this microphone.
I'm standing here with Cindy from Claremont. Are you the organizer of this particular Tea Party?
Yes,
or
I am.
One of them. Okay. Well, I wanted to. I guess I was getting some griping from some of the folks here about. I guess I don't know. They call it the neocon direction of the Tea Party. That it's not as much of a libertarian thing as it used to be. Do you feel like there's a change in that direction?
No, I feel it's pretty much a conservative group of people who want smaller government, lower taxes, and more freedom under the Constitution. And I think that message has not changed from day one.
How about, I guess there were some concerns about turnout too. I mean, I shouldn't gripe because I didn't blog about it, I didn't promote it, I just found out about it yesterday. But it does seem like the numbers are going down every time I go to a new Tea Party.
I think it's when they have other coordinating events at the same time. Like sometimes they have 2 or 3 tea parties on one day, or they have a debate. Now, for instance, this evening they have a gubernatorial debate, which would probably affect the numbers.
And I guess another concern that I have just as a libertarian is that it seems like more and more the Tea Party is associated with trying to grow the government against immigrants, with big programs like backing the Arizona law and stuff like that. And again, I recognize there's a problem in some cases with immigration, but it's like I don't understand how you could possibly get to smaller government through bigger government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's really under the state's control, and that's where the Tea Party movement actually stands, right with the Constitution, which favors state sovereignty.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that the feds don't have any business,
That's right,
with something like that.
dictating to the states.
But, yeah, but it's just, I don't know. I wonder if these libertarian concerns that I have are maybe part of what's driving people away from coming to some of these because of I don't know. I think my experience with Reagan, I was a big Reagan supporter in the day, and I noticed how the only parts of Reagan that ever seemed to survive were the big government parts. He was mostly good, but the only stuff that seemed to get through was the big government stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The small government is not the most popular message, and that was the message of the Founding Fathers, and with this overtaxing and overspending of the Obama administration and the current Congress, I think we're coming back to the conservative movement. It's always been small, even when Barry Goldwater ran for president back in 1964.
Yep.
It was the same, and it takes years to build that base back up.
Right. Okay, well, Cindy, I appreciate your time and answering some relatively hard questions. And we'll see you out there.
So your blog...
Oh, yeah, if there's anything else you want to add, you certainly can.
No, thank you for your time.
All right. Yeah. This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhliberty.org. You cannot do this at the State House in Concord without hitting one of these guys. They're everywhere fighting for your freedom. The New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhliberty.org. You should join them so you can join the fight for liberty. And I should say, don't join them, join us, because I am a member.